the Louvre, covering over 652,000 square feet, including hundreds of sculptures, facades, and of course, tons of glass. How do you keep this living, breathing artwork from deteriorating due to time, people, and of course, climate change? I met up with Tiphaine, an expert in restoration and preservation, who is in charge of keeping this work of art housing works of art for generations to come. Tiphaine, so great to meet you. I'm so excited because I know you have an expertise in everything that deals with the exterior and the facades. So tell me, what is it you do here at the museum?
So I'm an engineer. I work here for 2 years, and I am a building supervisor for the facade and the floors.
I imagine it's quite difficult to keep everything looking the way it does.
There are more than 2,000 windows.
2,000 windows?
3,000 doors.
This is crazy.
So that is a huge, huge house. It was built in many different times, and so everything is ages at a different time.
So beautiful.
Yes. And so calm today.
We're in the Court Napoleon, the Napoleon Court.
These statues are known as the renowned men. There are 86 of them.
86 of them, wow.
And this is just a small portion of all the other statues, because if you look above, there are some little children.
Oh,
the statues are made to be outside, but they suffer for being outside.
Sure.
So there is the weathering degradation, and everybody has seen that, but if you let something outside, algae, mosses, and lichen, they develop, and it really alters the stone.
Sure.
So to start, we put some biocide to remove all the algae, then we brush, and if the biological colonization is just superficial, you just remove the biological stuff, but if the roots have deepened inside the limestone, the surface is altered.
Mosses belong to a group of plants called bryophytes, which have no roots, but they do have thin, one-cell-thick, root-like structures called rhizoids. These rhizoids are what allow mosses to attach to rocks. In the case of limestone, moss grows even faster due to its high acidity and porous structure.
So we remove also a small crust of stone, but then we repair with specialized mortars.
Wow.
And so that we really do all that to keep the original layer and to keep the original statue inside, because among these 86 statues, there are 8 copies, because they were too altered to be kept.
You have these beautiful facades, ancient facades, and then you have the amazing new entrance pyramid.
Yes. So the pyramid is made of glass.
Yeah.
And it's like a very big window.
Right.
So you have to clean it. There is a special robot invented specially for the pyramid.
Oh, wow.
To clean.
Are you serious? That's crazy.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Well, I think we're going to head inside now, right? And kind of take a look. Well, let's do that. And then here we are. I love this room, so tell us more about it, where we're at.
So this is known as the Salon Carée, the square salon.
Square, yeah.
If you look really at the decor of this room, you can see this beautiful ceiling.
Oh yeah, you have to look up, you have to look up.
If you look at the ceiling, it is golden and magnificent and really new. But if you would have come like 3 years before, it was completely gray.
Oh wow.
So because they made a cleaning operation.
Oh, okay.
So what we had to do is to build a scaffolding, a huge platform, around 370 square meters. To build the scaffolding, we had to respect the wooden floor.
Right, well, every piece has got to be protected.
This is like ebene wood, and the wood is fragile, so you can put hundreds of tons otherwise you destroy the floor. So we had to find a way to protect the floor and also to keep people walking, because this is a really central room, so if we close it, people
Not
can't.
gonna be good.
This is not possible actually. So we had to clean and make it like disappearing.
The light is just perfect in here.
But that's interesting what you say about light, is because during the 19th century there were lots of reflections about how to light a museum, and the zenithal lighting is one of the best because you don't have direct lighting on the works.
Good point.
In many museums in the world, this is how the lighting is done.
Yeah.
This is one of the renowned men. This is Puget,
Puget,
the sculptor.
okay.
So you can see, as I told you, his tools to characterize his profession.
Yeah.
So if you look close to him, you can see a dark layer.
Yeah.
Also on his head and on the top surfaces, some mosses. So you really see them and really see how deep they are.
Yeah, and I see some of on the hammer and the chisel. You've got a little moss, I think, literally growing on top of it.
Yes. So we have to prevent that.
Wow, what an incredible job. Big job you have over years.
Big statues, so big job.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. I love that we got to come up here and you see, I mean, the scale is incredible, but yeah.
It's 3 meters high.
These have to be one particular statues you've worked on already.
You definitely see the different.
Oh, they're beautiful.
The colors are different.
Yeah.
Those were treated in 2020,
okay.
so 2 years ago.
Not that long.
In my opinion, you can feel as if it was really recent, and so the process we are using is lasting, and so you see even better all the details of the different men.
So Tiphaine, thank you so much for getting a little insight into the incredible work you're doing, which is so important. I love that we can actually finish here and you see the work, and I mean, I know I've got a greater appreciation for the effects of the climate and just weather to keep these beautiful pieces of work clean and be able to appreciate them. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
With the wear and tear of almost 10 million visitors each year, plus the effects of climate change, the work Tiphaine and her team is doing is crucial to protect the ancient facades, sculptures, and ultra-modern pyramid. Every inch of this museum, from exterior to interior, requires constant care. Creating these works of art were one thing, keeping them alive is another.